The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2 complete recap. Let's get into it. The season begins with Naofumi's village being attacked by bats, which are easily defeated. After, Naofumi notices that the wave countdown has stopped. He and the other heroes are summoned to the queen, who reveals that the spirit tortoise has awakened and she wants their help in stopping its rampage. Only Naofumi accepts. Risha isn't leveling up fast enough, so she becomes Naofumi's slave to gain his XP boost. The party travels to the spirit tortoise kingdom, where they hear that the other heroes were supposedly killed, but Vittoria confirms they're still alive. They're then attacked by tortoise familiars, forcing Naofumi to use his Ras shield to finish them off. In the aftermath, they're approached by a hooded woman, asking to be killed. The woman disappears and Naofumi meets with the generals of the surrounding nations to discuss their plan to deal with the tortoise. The hooded woman reappears, introducing herself as Ost Horai, the regent of the tortoise. She reveals that she is programmed to collect souls for the tortoise, which it can use to permanently stop the waves, but she was prematurely awoken by an unknown party. Ost seeks everyone's help to destroy the tortoise. They plan to lure it out by dispersing large armies around the area. The tortoise awakens and Eclair leads the main army to distract it, while Naofumi's party lure away the incoming familiars. Ost freezes the familiars in place, allowing them to be easily defeated. They lure the tortoise into a canyon but suffer heavy casualties. A commander sacrifices himself to activate explosives, trapping the tortoise in the canyon. It then unleashes long-range attacks which decimate the armies. Naofumi orders the second phase of the plan, unleashing a judgment attack on the tortoise's neck. Naofumi then pierces through the neck, slicing the head off. However, Ost remains alive, meaning the tortoise is not dead. The next day, Naofumi's party travels onto the back of the tortoise, discovering the ruins and a temple. The temple collapses and Ost remembers that they need to destroy the tortoise's heart to kill it for good. They enter the body through a cave and come across three suspicious adventurers who are revealed to be Lark, Therese, and Glass. Lark reveals that they came to deal with the person who woke up the tortoise. They then go their separate ways. Naofumi's party reaches the heart, where they are confronted by an illusion of the mastermind behind everything, Kyo Ethnina, the wielder of the book weapon. The group destroys the heart, but Ost still doesn't disappear. She fully regains her memories and takes the party to the inner depths of the tortoise, where they encounter the real Kyo. He mocks them for not simply killing Ost, as it turns out she's the physical manifestation of the tortoise itself. The tortoise revives and its core is shielded, meaning its head and heart must be destroyed again. The tortoise begins attacking the queen's army, but Vittoria protects them. Meanwhile, Kyo reveals that he captured the other heroes, using their weapons as an extra power source. Lark and his team arrive, but Kyo uses the tortoise's gravity magic to pin everyone to the ground. He starts beating up Naofumi, but Risha, due to her unique ki ability, resists the gravity spell and defends him. Ost grants the power of the tortoise to Naofumi, allowing him to break everyone free. They then coordinate a simultaneous attack on the head and the heart. Despite this, Kyo tries to shield the core with his remaining soul magic. In order to stop him, Naofumi tries to use the Ras shield, but he can't. Ost force unlocks the spirit tortoise heart shield and uses it to destroy the core, killing the tortoise. Kyo escapes to his world, and a dying Ost gives Naofumi and his party the ability to follow him. Naofumi, Risha, and a de-aged Raftalia wake up in a cell, discovering that their stats have been reset. They are trapped on an island with no way out. The three fight low-level monsters to gain XP, but they are caught by a high-level mob. They are rescued by Kizuna, who is the hunting hero of that world. She tells them that she's been imprisoned in the Infinite Labyrinth for years, and that she's friends with Lark and Glass. She then shows the group a bugged opening at the end of the labyrinth. Taking advantage of this, Naofumi unleashes a bioplant on the room, forcefully opening up the bug in the wall and letting them escape. They then plan to fast travel to Kizuna's home country of Siku by using the dragon hourglass in the city they're in. That night, they attempt to sneak into the hourglass room, only for it to be a trap, forcing them to fight. They reach the hourglass and are confronted by Kyo's accomplice, Kazuki. They evade his troops and attempt to teleport, but Raftalia is unaffected. Kyo's voice taunts Naofumi, inflicting maximum emotional damage. Arriving in Siku, Naofumi demands Kizuna to return, but the hourglass is locked. Naofumi then meets Ethnobalt, the wielder of the boat weapon, who is good for tracking people down. In order to find Raftalia, Ethnobalt creates a shikigami for Naofumi out of her hair. They locate Raftalia and Glass in enemy territory, where Kazuki resides. Ethnobalt quickly and secretly teleports them there. Upon arriving, Naofumi randomly finds Philo, who was captured and abused by a slaver. They stealthily rescue her during the night, finding that Philo has taken the form of a hummingbird. After, Kizuna learns that the mirror hero has gone missing, and Naofumi starts to freak out when Raftalia's stats disappear from his menu. Meanwhile, Raftalia is thrown in a prison cell alongside Lark's group, who were trapped as well. Raftalia then uses her illusionary magic to steal a talisman from a guard, giving Glass the power to let them escape. The four plan to travel to Sequel to rejoin the others. They then stumble across the crowning ceremony of the new katana hero. Kazuki is about to claim the katana when suddenly it vanishes and reappears in Raphtalia's hands. She makes a break for it. While she is being chased, she realizes her slave crest is gone and she is an adult. She ends up in front of the temple of the katana hero where she is redressed. She faces down Kazuki, slicing his stomach with a special move that will kill him if he moves. Then her energy is drained just as a giant beast appears, but she is rescued by Naofumi. Kazuki moves and is killed. A green-haired woman then appears before Kyo, offering to eliminate their threats. Back at the hero camp, the party visits the blacksmith for gear upgrades when they are suddenly attacked by the green-haired woman, Yomogi. She is overwhelmed and her sword loses control, starting to absorb her. The party saves her and Kizuna interrogates her, learning she is Kyo's childhood friend. The next day, as the party sets off to fight Kyo, the waves abruptly activate, teleporting the other heroes away from Naofumi and his party. Turns out Kyo managed to create his own waves. At the laboratory, Kyo reveals that he has resurrected Kazuki's body using the soul of the mirror hero, sending him to attack the party. Naofumi and Rishia face Kyo while the rest deal with Kazuki. Kyo laughs and taunts Naofumi, allowing the Wrath Shield to completely consume him. Naofumi attacks Rishia, but she manages to calm him down. He then uses the Spirit Tortoise shield combined with the mirror weapon to defeat Kyo. In the aftermath, Naofumi and his party are teleported back to their world. Back in Melromark, Naofumi is rewarded for his efforts, and he learns that the other heroes managed to fend off the waves. The season ends with Naofumi's party paying respects to their friend, Ost. Now you should be up to speed with everything from season 2. Enjoy season 3!